Welcome back to the show. We got a great one lined up. Somebody roll that beautiful intro.
Digital Perspectives with Brad Kimes. Come on in.
Welcome back to the show. Before we get started, I want to share with you Gulf of America XRP.com. Listen, I don't know about you, but I love the water, and the whole idea about investing is so I can build a better life for me and my family. And one of those things that I want to do when we moon, as everybody says, is to get that beautiful home away from home. And where am I going to do it? I'm going to do it in the Gulf of America, baby. You can too by going to GulfofAmericaXRP.com. Click the link, sign up, and start getting some of the most beautiful and amazing locations that you can own for you and your family. And by the way, you could own it, timeshare it out. You could do all these things. No hassle to you, because the company that is going to do this for you does all of it for you. And you could also expand this to not only down into the Panama City Beach area and down in that area, you could go anywhere in Florida. This real estate company has the ability to give you service A to Z, no matter what you're looking for. And I just want to show you just a couple of these beautiful pictures. Look, it's a cute little place here. I could see my family being here in a hurry. And then take a look at that. Look at that view. I'm telling you, I'm a sucker for the view, baby. I'm a sucker for the view. And as hard as we've all worked to get to where we're at, who doesn't deserve a little bit of sunshine in your life, right? A little R&R. For you and your family. Isn't that what this is about? So make sure you go to GulfAmericaXRP.com and start getting started looking for your beautiful home away from home right now. $3.55 trillion market cap for crypto. The market is off 3.2%. 109,000 plus for Bitcoin after experiencing 111,000 plus high. We see here Ethereum is 2,500 plus. XRP is $2.35. We're up a half a point on the 24. We're up off 1% on the 7-day. We're ranging between 229 and 238. And we have some technical stuff you'll want to see before we get out of here, but we have some really great fundamental news today that you can feel that we are getting so close to getting the kind of legislation we need. And I'm telling you, this is going to be good. But until then, look here. 5 days and 15 hours away from the largest XRP conference in the world, May 30th, May 31st. Get your tickets before they run out, ladies and gentlemen. One more time, this is what you're missing.
Hi, I'm Bree Teresi. I'm a model and a crypto enthusiast. The excitement is building. XRP Las Vegas 2025 is almost here. Learn more about the evolution of finance and Web3 from top industry leaders. I have my ticket. Do you have yours?
Now's the time to get your ticket at XRPLasVegas.com and check out the conference agenda. Also, builders and developers will have a shot at $25,000 in prize money with the best Web3 project ideas in a Shark Tank-like pitch.
Let's go, XRP community. Lock in.
There you have it, XRPLasVegas.com. Get your tickets. Take a look at this. Oh, boy. The European Union considers removing 20 banks from SWIFT global payment system in new sanctions package to escalate pressure on Russia. And what is Russia working on? BRICS, with the other BRICS coalition countries, right? Things are heating up, ladies and gentlemen. And we know that they have their own, SPFS system or what have you. But, BRICS coalition and the BRICS new payment system, I think, is going to play a heavy role in this new digital on-chain economy. Here we see Ripple and XRP adoption crucial to meeting of the G20 for cross-border payment goals. Oh, boy. This is what we've talked about, ladies and gentlemen, for years. G20, 2027, and 2030 cross-border payments plan. Interestingly, solutions for a quicker, cheaper, and more transparent cross-border payment system, which has a total addressable market of $34 trillion, are in demand globally. The report highlighted that the G20 prioritizes improving the sector as it has a broader impact on economic growth, international trade, and global development. Okay, stay with me here and take a look at here. Here's the diagram. U.S. Faster Payments Council, remember them? Ripple's been partnered with the U.S. Faster Payments Council and Task Force from the Federal Reserve. Heard of that, right? Well, here they are. What could U.S. domestic payment providers do to support the G20 2027-2030 targets? Well, what they say here is promote inter-industry collaboration, partner with fintechs and startup innovating in cross-border payments such as RippleNet and Stellar. Uh-oh, there's the quiet part out loud. Oh, don't worry. There will be the dum-dums that go, it says RippleNet, it doesn't say XRP. You know what I mean? It's like, oh my God. It's a helmet with a chin strap, ladies and gentlemen. And here's the actual report where it is on page 14. If you'd like to go find it yourself, the link is in that post that I have here as well. So this is huge. And another reminder for everybody says, we're not a part of the Faster Payments Council. Okay. All right. I can't help them. That's Pat Thielen from Ripple.
We truly believe that there is an internet of value coming, much like the internet provided with communications and email in the 90s and through the beginning of the millennium. Today, the payment system is advancing. And unlike a lot of the other crypto players in Ripple's space, we truly believe that the revolution is going to occur from within. So the ecosystem that the U.S. Faster Payments Council has put together will be those players that will make sure we advance the industry. The working groups that are coming out, it's the cross-border, the QR, the directory model. These are really opportunities to take that user experience, the interoperability that has been designed in the other initiatives, and really apply it to real-world problems. Many countries have leapfrogged the U.S. in real-time payments, so this is a real opportunity for us to leverage a body like this. The playing field is set, and you can either sit on the sidelines or suit up with U.S. Faster Payments Council and change the game.
Pat Thielen from Ripple, sitting on the U.S. Faster Payments Council. I'm sure it's nothing. You kidding me? Oh, it gets better. How about this? You know, if all of this is going to work and we're going to have this collaboration using RippleNet and Stellar and and on and on and on, well, guess what you're going to need? Stablecoins.
Really, we went big into stablecoin in this country. What effect could that have on the strength of the dollar? Because people might have to hold dollars in order to match against it, or even for treasuries.
Well, we are going big on digital assets. So Trump administration has made digital assets a priority. Pat's administration starved and almost made extinct a lot of these companies and pushed it offshore. So what we want to do is apply the highest U.S. regulatory and AML standards to digital assets, especially stablecoins. And I've seen estimates that just over the short term, stablecoins could create $2 trillion of demand for U.S. treasuries and treasury bills. To put that in context, the number is probably about $300 billion right now.
If really we went big into stablecoins,
all right, let me pause that. So this is huge, because what are stablecoins? They're the vehicles, they're the tokenized vehicles that will allow us to begin to move sovereign currencies on the new digital on-chain economy as we have been. But now it's the U.S. Treasury acknowledging it. Well, I want you to listen to this quick clip here. Senator Haggerty.
You think about this. Today, we have a payment system that was designed in the 1970s and 80s. It's archaic. It takes days to clear. What we're talking about with the stablecoin legislation, with the Genius Act, is to put us into the 24th century with a new payment system that takes advantage of the blockchain technology. We should be seeing an ecosystem built here that actually creates an opportunity for innovation to occur right here in America. And this specific bill actually not only one puts us onto a modern day payment system, but it also extends the dollar's dominance as the vehicle of choice to do transactions around the world. And frankly, it stimulates demand for U.S. treasuries at a time where I think that's going to be beneficial.
And there you have it, right? So now we're getting to it. It's about a new modern day payment system. And the stable coins are the little cars that are going to run on the highway. And XRP is going to be the gas that they got to have in the cars to make all of it go. And then you're going to have situations where XRP can also act as a bridge to make the cars move faster and settle faster on the highway without having to drive so many miles to get there, right? This is what we're talking about here. Well, listen to Representative French Hill, who's got an incredible understanding of this space.
To create a dollar-backed stablecoin is an important strategic asset.
Trump World Global?
Well, they would have to comply with the new federal law.
Right.
And no one right now complies with the work that we've done in the House or Senate on a Stablecoin Act. Circle doesn't fully comply. Tether is not even in the United States. It's outside the U.S. It wouldn't comply. So if we have a high standard, the world will come to that high standard for enforcement and for definition. And, you know, if the Trump coin can meet that definition, so be it.
Yeah, and if the real USD can meet that definition, then so be it. Because I believe that's why they've been holding real USD back. Remember, real USD was developed with high-value institutional utility and compliance at its core. That's exactly right. And it is built for the future of enterprise payments. Right? Highly compliant, highly transparent, and the rest of it. Properly backed, all of that. And what did they say? Early 2025, we're going to see it. We're rolling into the middle of the year, and we haven't seen it yet. And I believe that is absolutely calculated because I believe the real USD is looking to remain very clean without any bad energy attached to it in any kind of way. No bad actors, no this, that, or the other. You want it to be very clean so it can be very sought after by those enterprise people and companies. So, by some of those enterprises, financial institutions, well, you're looking at them. You're staring at them right in the face. Chase, Citi, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, JP Morgan, Citigroup. The list goes on here, ladies and gentlemen. They're all getting ready to jump into the stablecoin game. And it will be hugely positive. The more cars, the more stable coins, the more central bank digital currencies, the more tokenized bonds, right? The more tokenized stocks, you get the rest of it. All these things are new digital cars on our value network, our highway, our superhighway. The more activity on the highway, the more we see the adoption take place. And then we see a more privileged position for XRP to be used and exercised throughout the new digital on-chain economy for settlement. That's what we're talking about here. Listen to Chris Giancarlo, who is going to be on stage in just another 5 days, ladies and gentlemen, at XRP Las Vegas. I can't wait, Chris.
Virtually most of the money moving around the world, most of the dollars moving around the world will be moving on tokenized digital networks. And within 10 years...
Let me give you that.
Virtually most of the money moving around the world, most of the dollars moving around the world will be moving on tokenized digital networks. And within 10 years, I predict to you that there won't be a securities offering, a debt offering, an equities offering of any significance that's not tokenized on chain. And those securities offerings that remain in an analog state will be like those bearer bonds and DTC's vault, the coupon clipping bonds that don't matter anymore. Non-tokenized, non-digitized securities will be like those old dusty photo albums, and securities on chain will be like the digital photos on your smartphone.
Well, let's wrap with this and bring.
Now let's wrap with that. Chris just laid it down. Yes, this is where we're going. We're in a 10-year window, ladies and gentlemen, and it may get done in 5. Take a look at this. Speaking of all of those derivatives being tokenized within 10 years, Hidden Road, acquired recently by Ripple, plus other prime brokerage houses, will use multiple blockchain and digital platforms to clear U.S. Treasuries, the U.S. Treasury Collateral Network connected by digital twin networks, Digital Asset Canton Network, DTC Ledger Scan. These are all different networks. As we know, this is going to be a multipolar world after all. It's a multipolar world after all. I can't help it. I can't help it. Oh, shout out to Matthew Liney. Give him a follow. He's an OG in this space for a long time. Now, let's take a look at this, ladies and gentlemen, because it's all tying in. It's all coming together. Dark Defender says here the pair has completed, the XRP BTC pair that is, has completed the 3rd wave and is on the 4th wave. The fourth waves are shallower than the second wave. So he says we can expect XRP to appreciate shortly against Bitcoin. RSI is bullish. As said, June will be hot for crypto. I love hearing that. And remember, Dark Defender gave us that, but remember, Egg Rag Crypto gave us this. He says, in the next 63 days, and it could be 62 now, but in the next 60 days, we could see the replication of a 2017 run, and XRP could hit $27. He's not guaranteeing it. Remember, charts are organic. They change daily, hourly, and over minutes they change. But if that stays, if the structure stays that he sees here and it holds true, we could be staring down the barrel of a $27 XRP by the end of July, essentially. How cool would that be? I wouldn't get upset about any of that, okay? I'm going to tell you that right now. Not financial advice from me or anyone else. Make sure you join us in the Freedom Zone where you get all your daily videos for free, extra content as well. But this is a great place to have a conversation with so many like-minded people. And I just love being able to see everything that's going on in there. And I love that I can share and expand some of the topics that we discuss inside that group. No doubt about it. So join us there. I appreciate all the support. Not financial advice from me or anyone else. I'll catch all of you on the next one.